What up everyone, my name is Nightrow and welcome back to some more Mabinogi G1 Advent of the Goddess. On the last episode, we went through the dungeons, we found out what happened to Moors and the aftermath of everything. And now we know that the goddess Morrigan wants to destroy humanity because of all their bullshit reasons. So either way, let's continue with the story. Let's go ahead and talk to Crystal. I don't believe it. The goddess will never turn back on us. This must be all some mistake. I'll do anything to prove that Tarlosh is wrong and Morgan didn't abandon humankind. I want to help and uncover the real truth. Please, tell Tarlosh how I feel. Okay. Okay, let's go back to Tarlosh. Good thing is 8:50 p.m. in the game. Okay, let's see what you gotta say, Duncan. If I can click on him. This is... It's hard to believe that such a thing could have happened to Morse. Is he still alive? And this is the first time I've heard of how much he hated humans. Please don't speak of this to anyone else. It's better if he's remembered as a hero. Besides, we only have limited information to go so far. I'd like to look into this more on my own. And I'll have to read that book Morse Road. Can you get it from Tarlosh for me? Okay. I think I already got the next quest, right? Got the book, okay. Need to go talk to him. If only I can get that speed boost right off the bat whenever I start running with the horse. And it only takes a couple of seconds for it to kick in. Which is funny because before there weren't any speed boosts for pets and stuff like that. So we only had to rely on our regular horses. Like I forgot the name of the breed of the horse, but there's also the brown horse, which is like the fastest one. And it just so happened that throughout the years they gave everyone who started the game a free brown horse and a giant eagle. Let's go ahead and talk to Tarlosh. It's quite a story. Thank you for sharing my mentor's fate with me, Tiffany. Now then, Chief Duncan and Tirshana want to borrow this book? I suppose that's alright. He is a wise man. He may catch something that we have missed. Just please give this copy to Chief for me. Okay. Now we gotta go to Duncan. Okay. So this is the Book of Revenge that Morse wrote. Let me take a look at it. Duncan skims through the book. Interesting. Is this the end? This can't be. Tiffany, I don't believe the book ends here. It feels like there should be more to it. Look at the introduction. It seems like 3-part series. It's hard to really understand the goddess' intentions just from this one book. Could you find out if there's any others? If we can get the other volumes, we can figure out how to best deal with Moors and the goddess, and perhaps even inform the king of Valiash. We need concrete information to get the king's ear. I don't know where you'll find the translation of this book, but please inquire there's about the existence of the next volume. Okay. Okay, next thing we're gonna do... talk to Crystal. Okay, we're here. Let's go ahead and talk to her. Are the volume to this book? I'm not too sure, but I was thinking the same thing. I know that these were popular with high-ranking formers. You might want to check with Ari about this. When it comes to books, no one more knowledgeable than her. Okay, she's literally right down there, so might as well just right my way there. Okay. The Book of Revenge. I'm sorry we don't have a book by that title. I thought I can order either. Trust me, I know the books we carry here. It's a 3-volume set. If you already got the first volume, then I can't sell it to you as a set either. I doubt they'll let me order each volume separately. Wait, it's for Morian? Why didn't you say so? I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere for that. I don't carry anything like that. Defina, what is it? You have quite a unique taste in books. I'll tell you what. You piqued my interest, and I know a number of explorers and scholars. I'll ask around if I hear anything. I'll get in touch with you. Okay. We finish another quest there. And now I think now we gotta wait for the next one. The next one to arrive. Oh, there we go. We got the next quest. So we just gotta go talk to her. I got something for you, Tiffania. Do you remember the book I gave you before, Land of Eternity, Tir na Nog? The author of that book, Leslie, had some information you might be interested in. You see, Leslie is a famous historian and a avid explorer. She sent me this note. It said that she once saw the Book of Revenge inside Seer Dungeon. She said if you offer this note on the altar of Seer Dungeon, you'll be transported to where you can find the book. Apparently this note has some kind of a magic or something. And here, I'll have a right wing of goddess to help you along too. I wish you the best of luck. Okay. So now we got the next quest. Clear Seer Dungeon with a wizard note. Thank God for the wings of goddess. Seer Dungeon. Okay, now we gotta drop the little note. I found it funny how before I used to have so much trouble completing the regular versions of some dungeons, but now that I'm a veteran, I'm able to complete the majority of them. So let's go ahead and skip to the boss room, I guess. Okay, so we made it to the boss room. Let's see what we're gonna be fighting. Of course. Let's go use a little bit of Firebolt to kick that darn golem's ass. This is just a regular old dungeon. I don't think I even need to use that much Firebolt. A little bit of martial arts will do just the thing. They're pretty weak. Find it funny how before they used to be a little bit more difficult to kill, but now can kick the butts easily. Now to claim our reward. It should be in this chest. There we go, Book of Revenge 2. Let's get the heck out of here. Let's see, with that, we need to go talk to Crystal. I just realized I could literally just teleport there a lot faster without having to go to a mana tunnel. So there it is, Dumbarton. Plus, with that, I can just get rid of a little bit of my money from the inventory. Wonder what these people even do this whole time. Like they're just sitting there doing nothing. So there really was another volume. I'm impressed. I didn't think you'd be able to find it. I'll translate this book as promised. I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Okay, now we just gotta wait for the next quest to arrive. Okay, we got the next quest. Let's go ahead and talk to Crystal. You must be here for the translation of the next volume. Here, I think you should read it yourself. It's better than having me summarize for you. That said, I can't believe what's written in there. Okay, so now we gotta go and take it to Duncan. Do I really have to read it? Introduction. You know, I'll just leave it there so you guys can read it. And as for me, I can also read it later on my own time. So let's go ahead. Okay, that was a good read. Let's go ahead and continue. Even though I didn't read it myself, but once I finish editing, I'll just read it out on calmly without any rush. Because the reason I'm not reading it right now myself is because I'm trying to get to the next location as fast as possible because I don't know how long it was taking me to finish that dungeon. I gotta literally just teleport like I did to Dumbarton. Fudge, whatever. Good job. You're quite a resourceful both finding the book and having it translated. Now, let us see what secret it holds. Duncan start flipping through the book. Huh. So it's true. That's why the Fulmar scrolls exist. The Fulmar recognized that humans and nature were growing apart. I think we need the last volume of the set. If that's what I think is true. Others' plan will be in that book. Ever since Turid, Fulmar have been preparing for another war. We don't know anything for sure yet, but if we don't cover their plot and stop it, everyone could fall and face disaster. We have to find the third volume, please. You have to find the last book of the Fulmar. And don't forget that you must tell anyone. You mustn't tell. Don't forget that you must not tell anyone about the matter regarding the goddess. If you have anything else to ask, let me know. Okay. Okay, boy, okay. Let's go. We gotta go back to the area. Until they add a magical tank that will be your pet. Since you're looking for Volume 3, I'm guessing you already found Volume 2. I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about Volume 3 just yet. It's turning out to be a lot harder to find than the last volume. My distributor has been absolutely useless, and Evan says she hasn't come across such a book. Even Leslie says she doesn't know anything. Same with Stewart. I've asked everywhere, but I don't know how long it will take. I'm afraid you're going to have to be patient and hope for the best. Okay, so now we gotta wait. Let the waiting game begin! Ah, I've been waiting. I have good news. I found out where you can find Volume 3 of the Fulmar book you have been looking for. The Starlight Magic instructor at the school in Tirchalan has it. You know her, don't you? She came by looking for a particular book recently, and while we were chatting, I snuck in a question about your own search. She says that she has the third volume of the Book of Revenge, the original copy in the Fulmar language, no less. You should hurry up and see her. Good luck. Yeah, now we gotta go talk to Lazar. Okay, we're here. Let's see if we can get the book. Welcome, you must be Tiffania. So it was you who was looking for that book. Iria had asked me about the book before. Did she tell you what I told her? Yes, the book isn't actually mine. It belonged to Selmas, who works at the ruins excavation site in Gyrish. He said he found it not too long ago, while excavating the site, but he could not read the writing. It asked around and came to me to interpret it. But it was too difficult for me as well. Forget translating, I couldn't even read one sentence of it. I was barely able to figure out the title. When I told Selma, he said it was okay. He asked me to return his book, so, as a matter of fact, I just gave the book back to him. I don't know if you'll be able to read it because it's such a difficult book to read. I wanted to take a look at it. Stop by the room excavation inside that garage. I'm sure some of us will be happy to find out if there's indeed a way to the book can be translated. Is there anything else I can help you with? Okay. So let's go ahead and go talk to Selmas. What? You two guys are new? He gasped for breath. Gasped for breath as he speak. I suppose you're the one Lazar mentioned. You won the book of the Fomars? Whew. Not too long ago, I asked Lazar to translate it, but she said she couldn't do it. I probably won't be able to figure it out myself anyway. Here. Whew. It's the book. Hope you can make some use of it. Wait. Let me catch my breath. Okay, I think with that we gotta go to Dumbarton? Yes. Let's go take the shortcut there. And it's a lot cheaper because we're slightly closer to it. Makes me wonder if they ever explained the purpose of that dragon statue in the stories. Not on the first 3 stories, that is, but like a later one. I don't know. I am Prius Crystal. Nice to meet you. Why are you repeating the same thing? Is that the final volume? Yes, it appears it is. And then you could get the job done. I'll let you know when my translation is complete. Okay. Now we just gotta wait. And I think I'll stop the video right there on the next one. Let's see here. Okay, we got the quest. Here's your translated copy. You should now have the complete book of revenge. I must warn you, the last volume contains some disturbing passages. Okay. Show Duncan the translated book. Can I read it first, though? I wanna read it. Blah, 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 blah. Translated. At the glass club, whatever. Okay, let's go ahead and read it through, even though I'm trying to rush. Okay, now that we finished with that, you know what, I'll just teleport there too, because why not? You had the final volume. I'd like to have a look, if you had it on you. Duncan received the book and carefully starts reading. This can't be. Even if a fraction of this is true, Ares is in terrible danger. Glavinin. Glass Glavinin is a legendary giant that once plagued this world. It's impossible to describe the terror this monster inspires. Once Glass Glavinin was commanded by the evil god to rampage all across Erin. It was unstoppable and decimated our ancestors' race, the Partholons. This force of evil is what drove them to seek refuge in this small mountainous area. I'm sorry, I'm just so taken aback. If we could learn more about what they faced back then. Wait, I have a book that should. Blast it all! It's gone. I must have lent it to someone, but who? Wait, he lived in Bangor, and what was his name? That's right, Bryce. He's the person who borrowed from me. Please go get the book from Bryce. He'll know which one. Believe me, we need that book. Ooh boy. So I gotta go talk to Bryce. What's Bryce? Whatever. I'll teleport there. Welcome to Bangor branch of the Erskine's Bank. So you must be the one Duncan sent from Tirshonal. He sent me a message by Owl that brought me up to speed. I've always had an interest in old stories, and the chief has so many interesting old tomes. I'm done with this one, so feel free to take it. By the way, I learned something very interesting from this book. Resurrecting that monster supposedly required the mineral called adamantium. Adamantium is a mystical metal that's resistant to magic. It's a type of metal that only found in the mine of Bangor. The problem is, adamantine is no longer being produced in this mine of Bangor, and apparently it's been like that for a long time. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Either it's the region has run out of adamantium deposit, or someone else is mining them all. If there's anything else you need, let me just know. And with that, I have finished the quest. And I'll stop the video right here because it's getting really long. And according to the wiki, the next thing we gotta do is talk to Tarlage. So, I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll continue recording some more tomorrow because right now I want to get into the PS4 for a bit. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.